Hello children, now we will start from here on page number 41. Till here we have done in the previous video. Now we will start from here. Sometimes people are born with certain defects or they may suffer from these defects due to injuries and accidents. Children, there are some people who are suffering from defects from the very time of birth. But there are some people who meet some kind of accident and they suffer from some defects after the accident. So, what should we do for them? We should help them. We should help them. But that does not mean that they are different from us. They are special people who are called differently abled. But those people who are suffering from such defects, whether those defects are from the time of birth or whether they are suffering from those defects after meeting with an accident or whatever, but we should not think that they are different from us. No, they are not different from us. They have the same heart, the same feelings like we are having. So we should not treat them rudely. We should treat them with love and care. But those people are called differently abled. We should encourage such people and help them. Means we should not discourage that those people like you are not able to hear, you are not able to do this, you are not able to do that. No, we should encourage them. Yes, you can do everything. You are a normal person like us. You can do everything, whatever we can do. So we should encourage those people and we should help them. Next is dignity of labor, respect for work. Now children, in this lesson I made you read about so many community helpers, so many people who are there, who are helping us in our daily life. So what should we do for them? The only thing is that we should respect them. We should give respect to these community helpers. Do you respect the community helpers that help you? Remember, no work is big or small. Even people who do small odd jobs for us are important. We should always respect them. Like children at home, I told you that maid servants are coming at home to wash the utensils or wash the clothes or clean the house. It doesn't mean that they are doing all this household work for us. They don't deserve any respect. No, that is wrong. They deserve respect a lot because they are helping us. They are helping us. We should respect them, whatever work they are doing. Like in the school, there are so many helpers who are helping us, who are doing the work. We should not think that their work is big or small. No, we should only think that they are helping us, means they are doing some good work. So we should give respect to them. We should respect their hard work and try to help them whenever possible. So we should always try to respect their hard work, and whenever they need help from us, we should help them. Always speak politely to them. Never be rude to them. Like we should respect them how? We should always be polite to them. We should never speak rudely to them. We should also thank them for helping us in so many different ways. And we should thank them that they are helping us in so many ways. Like in the school, sweepers are there are gardeners are there. So many people are there who are helping us in the school also. Nurses there in the school. So we should respect them. So this was all there in this lesson. Children, we have left one exercise, that is milestone 1. Let's do this exercise now. Read the clues and answer. Number 1 is, I fight on borders to protect my country from enemies. Who am I? That is the soldier. The answer is soldier, right? SOLDIER, soldier. Number 2 is, I grow food for you and your family. Who am I? That is the farmer. FARMER. Number 3 is, I teach children to make them good citizens of India. The answer is teacher. TEACHER. Then number 4 is, I treat people when they are sick. Who am I? That is the doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R, doctor. Then number 5, I help in maintaining law and order in the country. Who am I? That is the policeman. P-O-L-I-C-E-M-A-N, policeman. Children, in all these answers, the first letter should be capital. Now let's move on to the next page. Now see, on this page, we have to read this story now. Have you heard the name of Arunima Sinha? She was a national level volleyball player. One day, while traveling by train, she was pushed out of a moving train by some robbers. She was hospitalized and doctors had to cut off one of her legs. Now children, one girl was there, her name was Arunima Sinha. She was a national level volleyball player. She was a very good volleyball player and she used to play at the national level. So one day what happened, when she was traveling by train, some robbers came there and they pushed her out of the train. And when she was pushed out of the train, she fell there and she was hospitalized after that, and due to that accident, doctors had to cut one of her legs. This made life difficult for Arunima. She did not give up. Soon she started training herself for mountaineering. In 2013, she reached the top of Mount Everest with one artificial leg. Now, after that accident, the life of Arunima was very difficult. It was very difficult for her to live a comfortable life. But still, she did not give up. She thought that I have to do something in my life. I will not give up. Then what did she do? She started training herself to climb up the mountains. So in the year 2013, what did she do? What did she achieve in the year 2013? She reached the top of the Mount Everest with one artificial leg. As I told you before, that after that accident, the doctors had to cut one of her legs and she was having one artificial leg. So with that artificial leg itself, she reached the top of the Mount Everest. She proved the world that differently abled people are also strong enough. And then she gave a big example to the whole world that differently abled people are not less than the normal people. They can do anything if they want to. So children, you should not think that differently abled people are different from us. They are equally like us. So you should respect them. Now move on to the next page. Let's do the exercises. Now the first question is, tick the correct answer. Number 1 is, community helpers make our life easy and the answer is B, comfortable. Put a tick in this comfortable box. Number 2, a doctor looks after our health. The answer is A part, health. Then number 3, a nurse is trained to give care to people who are sick or number B, injured. Answer is injured. Number 4, policemen help in maintaining law and order. The answer is C part, order, O-R-D-E-R. Then number 5 is, sick people need special care and attention. The answer is A part, attention. I will repeat the answers once again. Number 1, B, comfortable. Number 2, health. Number 3, injured. Number 4, order. And number 5, attention. Now let's move on to the second question. Write T for true and F for false statements. As I have already told you children, you will not write T or F, you will write complete true or false. Some farmers rear animals like cows and buffaloes to provide us with dairy products. That is true. T-R-U-E, true. Number 2 is, a nurse serves the customers in a restaurant. That is false. A nurse works in a hospital, not in a restaurant. Number 3, firemen are brave people who face dangers to save us from big fires. That is true. Number 4 is, special old age homes are made in cities for the differently abled. No, not for the differently abled. They are for the old people. So the answer is false. Number 5, we should never be rude to our community helpers. This is true. We should always give respect to them. We should be polite to them. We should never be rude to them. Now let's move on to the next page. Children, these question answers I will make you write in the copies. Now the next question number 4 is, the table below shows words that have been chopped in half. Chopped in half means half of the words are given here and half of the words are given here. We have to match them. Find the pieces together that name a community helper and color them with the same color. One has been done for you. Like children, security and guard. These are the one words. Same we have to match. And only yellow color has been done in these two boxes. Means security guard. This is one, the name of one community helper. So similarly, write the numbers. Children, no need to color, just write the numbers. Second is maid, servant, guard, nur, bus, driver, hair, dresser, milk, man, school, sweeper, police, officer, garbage, collector, bank, clerk, post, man, bus, conductor. Children, you can write here one more question. It can come in the exams. Write the names of some community helpers. So I made you write all these numbers. So among these community helpers, you can write the names of any community helpers. Like 5 I have written over there. You can choose any to learn. Like number 1 is security guard, milkman, hairdresser, maid servant, bus driver. So this was all there in this lesson. In the next video, children, I will make you write these question answers. Thank you.